Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another SQL question. Today's question is going to ask us to find the longest renting customer. So we're going to determine the number of days in which each customer has rented for, and then try to determine which customer has the longest number of days rented. So as you can see, I have displayed the potential output for what this is supposed to look like. So you can see that we have customer ID and the customer rental length, and this is in days. So you have to ask yourself, how are we going to return two columns and without including the date columns that were used to get extracted in order to return these days? And the answer to that is you will have to be able to extract data from an existing table in order to produce these results. So there are different ways to create a table. One is by using what we call a common table expression. A common table expression is basically a table that is not stored in memory, in which you can call data and retrieve information like this. So let's get started. So whenever we're creating a common table expression, we need to start with the with keyword, and we will name this CTE. Let's just name it earliest, latest, dates, and we have a parentheses. And essentially what we're going to do is we are going to select, we know we need customer ID based off of the output. We're going to select that from the customer table. We want to make sure that this executes. Remember, execute often. Awesome. And now in order to get the dates, we need to connect to the rental table. So we're going to join rental on rental dot customer ID, which is the foreign key, to the customer table and its primary key, which is customer ID. I'm going to execute, and it is ambiguous. So that means that it is unsure where the customer ID column is coming from. So we can just name it customer. Perfect. So now we can retrieve the dates. Remember, the output was showing the number of days that a customer has rented. So in order to do that, we need to grab the first date that a customer has rented. First rental date. Let's execute. Oh, I forgot we need to put it in a group by. Perfect. So this is going to be the first rental date. And then we are also going to get the last rental date. Perfect. And now this is our CTE. But you notice that we have 3 columns. So the output only generated 2 columns. So that's where this will come in handy, because now we're going to select customer ID from common table expression. Let's just make sure it works. And remember, when you're running this, running from a common table expression, you have to run the entire thing. See, so it didn't work. So you have to ask yourself, why did this not work? Let's see. Select customer ID from earliest latest dates. Let's try that again. Okay, so there's something that is missing here, and that is the as clause. So you have to with your name of your CTE and as. My mistake. So once you have that, there you go, it runs. Now, in order to get the number of days, you have to extract, you have to use the keyword extract the day from last rental date minus extract day from first rental date. Now let's see what happens here. If we run this entire thing, okay, so we have part of the answer. So let's see if we can change it so there's not negative numbers. So let's take this extract, actually put it on the other side. And then rerun it. Perfect. So this is going to be called the customer rental length in days. So if we rerun that one more time, this will get us the answer in terms of the longest number of days. Now, I wonder if we can use this alias here and possibly return the number of days. And this appears to be working, but I think there's one thing that I made a mistake on. And I think that we do not need to extract. This extract function can actually include both the first date and rental date. So I believe we can do it like this. So extract day from first rental date minus the last rental date. Let's actually flip these. Okay, so now let's run it. Okay, this looks much better. So this extract keyword when you take the day from one of the date timestamps, it will actually include the other column for the timestamp, so you don't have to extract from both columns. So I hope that makes sense. Now, since we put order by, customer rental length, and descending, we can see that we have a tie of the number of customers who have rented for 265 days, which is the longest number of days. So to answer this question, finding the longest renting customer, we would say that we have all of these customers that have a rental length of 265 days. So I hope this helps answer your questions. If you have any other comments or concerns, feel free to leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.